Right, we'll be in that position, and then your change gear here needs to be in the in position.
Okay.
So we'll put it in until this starts to wiggle, and you know that you're in because you can look at the side here, and you can see your shafts moving there, so you know that you're locked in. And then we'll go ahead and put it in a down position because that's forward car's position for threading. We can turn it on. Normally you would thread in a either in back gear or a slower gear, but we'll go So to put it in back gear, we rotate this around and disconnect this little pin, and now this runs independent. And then we put it in back gear, so it's basically dropping it down.
And you wouldn't need to put that pin back in?
No, the pin has to stay out if we're in back gear.
Oh, okay.
Okay, because it's transferring all of the power around.
Right.
So now we turn it down, it's all really slow. So then we come around and you'll be watching if you're doing an even thread, you can start on any line. So we'll just go ahead and start on that one. And then you would thread and you get to where you want to stop. And then you would disconnect it, roll it back, hit rest, wait another click your line, and then grab it again.
Okay.
And so there's tons of YouTube videos on how to do threading.
Okay.
So we can move to okay, so the top position is your longitudinal. And this time we're not using our half clutch, we're using our clutch. So this is our clutch lever. You tighten it, and it starts to move everything in there and starts progressing. And then when you're finished or you're ready to stop, you just loosen your clutch and finish your cuts. And then you can back out, roll over, and then come back to it.
Okay.
Facing cut, you'd actually move your transmission all the way to the top position.
Okay.
Move this to the top position. And that's your
So that's a facing operation, right?
That's a facing operation or a cut-off operation if you're doing. If you're cutting something that's aluminum fairly soft and you've got a good sharp bit, you could cut like that. I wouldn't recommend it, but it's mainly facing. And you can face in and out. So if you're going to face so we change our direction to bring that all the way down. If you like facing from the center out, then you just change the direction and it comes back.
So tell us about the flat belt.
Flat belt's neat, especially for a beginner lathe, because if you crash the lathe, it's going to slip rather than destroy a gear.
Okay.
Okay, so if you try to take too heavy of a cut and it decides it doesn't want to take it, it's just going to lock here and go like that, and you can either disconnect your flat belt, or you can just turn it off. But on a geared lathe, if you crash it or if it sees, then something's going to give.
Something's going to give.
Right.
Yeah.
Now the only thing about a flat belt is you're limited on the amount of horsepower that you can turn. Because you don't have that gear that's forcing it through.
Right. And so, how many horsepower is that belt going to turn?
I don't know. I know that I'm pretty sure that the motor is a 3/4 horse. Let's see here, horsepower. No, it's a 1 horse.
1 horse.
It's
Yeah,
a
that's
1
what I
horse.
saw.
It's a 1 horse.
Wow.
So,
Very cool.
Yeah, take it out of back gear. We would